Hey guys, welcome back to the GUAVAPOD. I'm Coach Darren, owner, operator of CrossFit Big Guava here in North Tampa, and I am talking through some stuff for our newer members or for people possibly thinking about wanting to get into an affiliate and maybe coming over to CrossFit Big Guava. And for the people that have joined us that are brand new to CrossFit and they have a bunch of questions, and I'm just trying to answer some of these questions for you guys, and we'll be doing that through this episode and maybe answer some questions for some of the members that we already have. So first, let's just jump right into it. One of the questions is, the first one is, I just started, how often should I be coming? It's a really, really good thing to ask. I know people don't want to overdo it when they're talking about CrossFit. Just getting back into the fitness routine in general. CrossFit preaches a 3-day on, 1 day off kind of situation, or some type of loading and then resting, loading and then resting. So like a 3-1 or a 4-1 or something like that. I would say, and this is what I tell everybody, get into the routine of coming to the gym. All right, get into the routine of, if I'm coming in the mornings, I'm consistent, I'm going to the same class, I'm getting the same coach, I'm seeing the same person, and I'm trying to, especially when you first start, get into the routine of going every day, Monday through Friday. And if you can make a Saturday, awesome. The great thing about CrossFit is that it's modifiable, scalable. It meets you where you're at, is like a kind of a term or like a phrase kind of going around in the CrossFit community, which I think is really, really an awesome way to put it. It does meet you where you're at for your skill level, okay? And we offer at CrossFit Big Guava a variation of every workout. It's called HTS, Here to Sweat, which is a modified version, one for newer people, getting into these movements, like some of these compound lifts and different things like that, and bringing them the skill level down a little bit so they don't feel too intimidated getting into the gym. But also for people that just want to move. Maybe they're feeling a little sore. They went hard yesterday and they still want to get to the gym, and they know today is front squats and stuff like that, but they just want to move. HTS, we're going to mod you down probably to air squats and just get the body sweating and moving, and almost like an active recovery day. Okay. And I think that is a great thing that we offer. And then plus there's all the different modifications that you can go off of that. Just talk to your coach that's in class, and they'll help you put you into a routine or get you into modifications that work best for you and meet you where you're at and your skill level, and then how you're feeling for that day. I HTS probably twice a week, to be honest. Is that to say that you're overworking your body and you don't take a rest day or never take rest days or anything like that? Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you're first starting out, it's so easy to fall off. It's so easy just to not show up not come on Monday. I didn't come Monday. Now I'm a little nervous about Tuesdays. I'll just go Wednesday. And then before you know it, you're paying for a gym membership that you're not even using. Okay. So get into the habit, pack your bag, go to the same class over and over, get used to those people, make some friends, and get into a routine of coming to the gym. Even if you come to the gym and you just roll out and you socialize and you hang out and you talk to people, I think that is much better than just going home and vegging on the couch. Okay. So my thought, when you're first starting out, come all the time, come every day if you can, get your money's worth, if you will, but get into the community and meet these people. You're going to be seeing them all the time, and these are going to be some of your best friends if you're there for long enough, for sure. Especially here at CrossFit Big Guava, everyone's so nice. Everyone is really, roughly the same age. We all are either. We have a bunch of kids coming out of college, getting into the workforce, helping. We have people that are already established, helping them get jobs, helping them get work in a field that they want, and it's just really cool to see. We have couples, kids, young kids, so there's a lot of different variety coming in. Okay. I know that was a long-winded answer, but come all the time. Once you get a little bit more volume built into yourself and you start getting skills and different things, then maybe we start, having like a dedicated rest day and things like that. But in the beginning, get used to coming, okay? Fall in love with it. The next question here is, The next question here is, do I need belts and knee sleeves and grips. Those are the three main things: belts, knee sleeves, and grips. Let's talk about grips first. We here at CrossFit Big Guava, we don't have any coated bars. So we have only Spieler bars, and they're all uncoated. And that means that they all rust on purpose, and they're all very, very coarse from that rust, okay? In my opinion, I think it is very important to invest into a set of grips. There's so many different brands out there that you can use: Victory Grips, Bear Complex. There's a bunch of new ones coming out. Those are the two kind of staples, but there's other Frog Grips and Picel. I think that's how you say it. There's a bunch, all right? Find a company that you like, find a sizing that you like, and then stick with those, and then just work with those, okay? I know my wife, Coach Kristen, she loves Victory Grips because they're really thin. They're easy to use for her. I'm the opposite end of that. I don't like them because they're so thin. I like a little bit more, material. So I use either a leather Bear Complex, or I've been using the Picel for a while, and I really like those. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I could be saying that wrong, but either way. But find a grip that you like, okay? It's super important, especially here at our gym. With it being uncoated, you will rip, and it will happen soon. It will happen fast if you do not, take care of your hands, but also if you're not wearing grips, okay? If you're one of those die-hard OGs and you're like, no grips, then, chalk it up and be okay with ripping your hands. The next thing is belts. We have community belts. We also have community grips. I think community grips can be a little bit more off-putting than community belts. Community belts, you just throw them right on. Grips, you're sweating into them and all that kind of stuff. So once again, buy your own grips. But we do have community belts here. You don't need to have your own belt if you have a very specific way that you like to wear your belt, or a very specific length or diameter or width that you want. Then maybe get your own belt. If you like leather belts or really like the two-pood and all that stuff, then could be good to invest into your own belt. But we do have community belts. I wouldn't even worry about that in the beginning, okay? And then the last thing here is knee sleeves. It's like a gray area. It's like one of those, do I need them? Do I not need them? It just depends. If you have previous knee injuries, and you just want to keep your knees feeling nice and tight and safe, then get some 5mm knee sleeves for workouts. If you just want to use them for big lifts where we're squatting, squat cleaning, or back squatting or something like that, and you're just using them specifically for lifting, I would say get some 7mm. And I wouldn't wear 7mm while I'm working out, like doing a big workout with like maybe wall balls and all that kind of stuff and running. But 3mm or 5mm, if you just like the way they feel and the compression on your knees, then why not? Grab some. Is it going to deter you, or you're going to be reliant on them? I don't think so, especially if you're doing the correct things with your mobility and you're actually working through full range of motion and stuff like that. Shouldn't be an issue. I wouldn't worry about knee sleeves right away. But if you do like that feeling of, something nice and compressed, then grab some knee sleeves. I have bad knees. I wear knee sleeves. I'm trying to wear them less, but I wear them for squatting. Anytime we're doing a workout with weighted front squats or squat cleans, I try to get away from them now for wall balls and box jumps and things like that, and running. So I try to stay away from them for that. But for heavy lifting, I'm throwing them on for sure. The next thing here that we want to talk about is the importance of a specific CrossFit shoe. Should I get shoes? We get this asked all the time. What brand should I get? And now, CrossFit, there's so many different brands and so many different things. I think it's important to have a flat, zero drop, or, 3mm-ish, 5mm kind of shoe for sure. don't come in here. I think it's not a great idea with all the different movements that we do to come in here in like Nike Air Zooms or like on clouds or something like that, because there's just so much cushion and there's so much give to them and they're so thick. And with all the things that we're doing, it's going to be very simple to roll your ankle or do something like that with those shoes. So getting some, I'm not, whatever brand you want to buy, but getting, doing some research for yourself and trying a few out, ask the people in your classes and the different things of like what they like. Really depends on your foot and all the different things. Like I have a really wide foot. I love the way Nike Metcons look, but personally I just can't rock them. I can't wear them. They hurt my feet. I wish I could, but I just can't. So I wear a mixture between some Adidas shoes, and then I have a few different other pairs I wear, some Reebok Nanos 2s, and some other Nanos that worked really good for me. So personally, they're ugly, they don't look cool, but you know what? They're functional, and that's what this is all about anyway, is being functional. So they work, but if you have the ability to rock some cool ones, awesome, feel free to get them. I'm not hating on Noble. People love Nobles. I just personally don't like the way they look. And they don't really innovate the shoe too much. They haven't really done too much to it. At least these other big companies that come out with shoes, they're always trying to, make the shoe a little bit better in some way, especially the Nano. I mean, they're on like the 14th generation or something like that. So, and they're always trying to improve it a little by little. And then you can talk to people. You can be like, oh, the Nano 8 was the best one, or the Nano 12 was the best one. It just depends on what you like. Okay. But it is important to have shoes. We had an old member, Ted, miss you, Ted. He used to just wear Chucks. Like literally the flattest of flat shoes. They worked good for him, and that's all we really need. Something where your foot is feeling the ground. That's super, super important for everything that we're doing in here. Okay. The next thing that we get asked a lot, especially from new people, is should I be supplementing? Is it important right away? No, I don't think like right out of the gate we should be, cramming protein and changing all these different things. One little thing at a time. The first major thing is consistency into the gym. Get into the gym, make sure that's a habit. Once we have that habit built, then yeah, we can start kind of delving into the world. Maybe start on creatine. There's no reason not to take it. So many studies about how the benefits of it. Not even just like for muscle endurance, but like cognitively for just like brain fog and different things like that. It could be a great way. Some people bloat on it and they like swear that they bloat. So if that's something that you don't feel comfortable with, like carrying like a little water weight, maybe creatine's not for you. But in my mind, if you're coming in a lot and you're really starting to get really into the bug and get after it, it's only going to help with, kind of curbing soreness and things like that. So I would say maybe get into creatine. Protein, people ask us a lot about proteins and which ones to use and different things, and should I go whey or vegan or all this stuff, and it's once again, these are all generic answers, but it's personal preference. We do have nutritionists on staff, and we have dietitians in the gym. You can talk to one of them. I'm not an expert by any means on those things, but I would say if you are eating enough protein from the foods that you eat, like maybe supplementing one, like a shake here and there is one thing, but like to only get it through your shakes after your workouts and things like that, or just through protein powders. Personally, in my opinion, I don't think that's the greatest way to get it. But once again, I would say find a professional this is what they do for a living. Coach Jess is one of them in the gym. Andreas is another in the gym. Natalie Summelman is another one in the gym. So one of them, and then there's plenty of other people that you can find online that you can talk to about your specific needs and what would help you benefit from supplementation. And, you got fish oils and BCAAs and magnesium, and there's just so many different, that's a whole nother world that if you really wanted to delve into it and get some blood work done and all that kind of stuff, it could be great for you. But once again, I think the most important thing is the basic of all of this is being consistent and getting workouts and getting into the gym. Okay. The next thing, controversial topic, but is pre-workout. Should I take pre-workout? Man, I'm like the worst to ask about this question because I love pre-workout. I love it. I love beta alanine. I love caffeine. I love all the enes. But I don't think you don't really need it per se. But I love it. It's like a ritual kind of thing for me. I like drinking the drink before the workout. It kind of puts me in the mindset of like, okay, I'm here to work out, and I get all the different things. Should you take it? If you want, feel free. Once again, if you're talking to a dietitian or a nutritionist or something like that, I think they can give you a little bit better advice. But I think if you're really liking the gym and it's something that you really want to start taking seriously and you want to get after it kind of thing, and really put your best foot forward, specific pre-workouts could really, really help you. But do you need it? Absolutely not. It's a necessary thing. Same thing with recovery drinks. We carry Fit Aid here. I love Fit Aid. I think it's delicious. We used to carry everything. We used to carry under the sun. NoCo, Kale Cliff, Fit Aid, O2, all of it. We've kind of gotten away from a bunch of it. Cowbell, we used to carry that. I know Pete loves Cowbell. I do want Cowbell, Pete. It's just so expensive. And I feel like Fit Aid just as good. Anyway, I like Fit Aid for after workouts. Do you need it? Once again, it's one of those things like, is it a necessary thing? No, it's not necessary. Is it delicious and refreshing and makes you feel like your workout is complete at the end of it? Absolutely. This is Hawaiian nectar. So good. It's got guava in it. Yo, represent. Big guava. Sorry. But after like pre or after WOD kind of stuff, recovery drinks aren't necessary, but they are fun and they are delicious and they do kind of hit you right in that supplement spot. If you're not like, if you're still new to supplements or you're just trying to get into them, it has a bunch of stuff. BCAAs, electrolytes. This has turmeric, vitamin B, C, D, D3, E. Glucosamine for your joints. So it has everything. So, we have one that has creatine in it and all that stuff. So it could be a way to like kind of ease into it without, getting, all these like different supplements here and there. Okay. So that is for recovery. We use Fit Aid. We love it. That's just a drink that we decided at Big Guava that we were going to stick with and just rock with. The next thing here is... this is a good one. We get this a lot. Can I still drink? Of course you can drink. If you want to, if that's something that you like to do. And I think these two go hand in hand, actually, the drinking and then a Whoop or a tracker of some sort. I am crazy. I wear a Whoop and an iPhone watch and a Garmin and everything. But I like data. I like having these data points for myself to know how I'm feeling and kind of be like, oh, okay, and then kind of look back at that day. Okay, I didn't get good sleep that day, or I didn't get good nutrition that day. That's why this is looking like it does, and that's why it's affecting my workout the way it is. And a Whoop actually really helped me with that. Seeing how much when you do drink and then your recovery the next day, how it is night and day without putting any data in there, just like your heart rate variability and how your resting heart rate and your respiratory rate, how it just gets all jacked up. And you go from you're green one day, you had a few beers or a few cocktails, and the next day you're in the red. It's crazy how it knows. But that just shows how bad, really, and I was trying to think of another nicer word, but how bad it truly is for you. If you want to drink just to have fun and just like go out with the boys or whatever, have a cocktail at dinner, nobody's saying don't do that. That's you live your life, have a good time. Just know that there are repercussions for everything that we do. It is toxic for you, so just overhydrate and make sure that I like my rule of thumb, and I really it's been helping me with like as I get older is if I do enjoy a drink, I'm gonna make sure I'm drinking for every 2 ounces of alcohol or beer or whatever I'm having, I'm gonna have 12 ounces of water like before I even have another drink. Like I'm just trying to my best to balance it out. And there's a lot of like different you can do elements and different things like that. That's like a salt packet and with like electrolyte packets and different things. I would stay away from the liquid IVs. There's just a lot of like BS in liquid IVs. But there are some really great electrolyte packets out there that will help you out if you do decide to drink. If you do want to go out, you do drink. Am I saying every other night? No, I would not say that. But if you want to, go out once a week or something like that, have a beer, or hang out with your boys and have a beer, your wife or whatever, have a beer, dude. Have one, have two, have three. Who cares? But just make sure that you understand you can't do that and then come right into the gym and be expecting I'm going to kill it. All right. Just have that expectation for yourself and know that every action is going to have a reaction. And if I do this, it's probably going to affect the way I work out. It's probably going to affect my performance. It's probably going to affect my work. It's probably going to affect the next day or two. Just be smart about it. That's all. Okay. And then, should I track my workouts? Absolutely, you should track your workouts. We have an app. We use Push Press as our system, and we have the Train app that we tell everyone to download. You can see the workouts on there, but you can also log all of your scores on that app. We have benchmark workouts in the gym that we repeat. We have benchmark workouts in the CrossFit community as a whole that you'll see again and we'll repeat. And we want to make sure that the things that we do, if we're tracking them correctly, like our lifts and, our mile times and like all these different things, that's really, really, really important to see our progress. And because every day, if you're showing up all the time, it might not feel like we're getting any better, but you can see that progress over time and be like, oh, wow, this is exponential growth that's happening for me. It's small and it's on an upscale, but it's happening. Like, I can really, really see it, especially if you're logging. Okay. It's super important. Okay. So use the app. It's free. It's part of your membership, and it's a great way to keep track of all your scores. If you're not like an app person, you can get like a WOD book or something like that and just keep track of all of your numbers and all your benchmarks and different things like that. Okay. If you forget a workout once and every now and then, no big deal. But like as a whole, like try to get into the habit of get home or get in your car, open the app, throw the score in, call it a day, or throw the numbers in for your lifts or whatever. It's just a part of this whole process, and it's going to help you in the long run understand that you are getting better. May not feel like it right at first, but it is happening, and it's happening very slowly but very consistently, and that's what you want. You don't want those crazy spikes up and down or anything like that. You just want to slowly see the skills progress, okay, and the fitness progress. And then the last one here is, should I go, are community events fun? Should I go to community events? Yes. Be a part of the community. Yes, 100%. We have so many events coming up, so many different things in the Big Guava community happening. 100%. Go to as many as you can. Make as many friends as you can. That's what this is all about. Okay, this is all about the community at large. We're all friends. We all hang out outside the gym. We all hang out inside the gym. So I would say if there's one thing about this place that you can get out of, it's community. Get and be a part of it. We're going to put our best foot forward trying to do as many events as possible, but we can't make you go to the events. But their events are for you. They're for the community. They're to get to know people maybe from different classes and get to just be around like-minded people, that we're all here together. We're all Big Guava. We're all doing this thing together. So, and you never know who you'll meet. You'll never know. You'll meet your best friends. I met KL, my wife, at our old CrossFit affiliate. We've had people get engaged and married through Guava. Not to say that that's what this is about, because it's not, but it's just like one of those things that where you're around like-minded people. We have people getting jobs. We have people just connecting, going golfing, they're buddies now. So I would say if you're looking for friends and you're looking for just like that camaraderie aspect, yes, go to community events. We got Murph coming up. We got pickleball coming up right around the corner. We're going to do we're going to do a couple beach wads in the summertime. We're going to do like a little challenge at the end in August. So we have the Bike and Booze coming up in July for a fundraiser for the gym. So there's just so many things happening. It's a good time to be a Guava. It's a good time to get into the gym. It's a great time to start CrossFit. So get into the gym, come see us. We offer free classes. If you're already in the gym, stay consistent. We love seeing you. And that's this episode of just talking a little bit through the different things that we offer here and some questions that people have been asking us about the gym. So hope you enjoyed it and you got something out of it. And I'll see you at the gym. All right.